So what the fuck are we gonna do with this campaign idea, man? Oh, we didn't select a fucking GRP for the Beta Lord. You know what I want is I want a mud tile in ice. Okay. You've had your chance. Okay. Move this area down here. figure out what I'm gonna be doing here. Oh man. Anybody know any good jokes? The Toddeream.
Excuse me, that was quick. I apologize profusely.
It's a pretty cool track. I'm into this. What's up, Captain Ovidio? How you hanging? Just looking around. I hear you. You enjoying the Mapcraft videos so far? Some of them I'm changing for more than that. It sort of depends. But a lot of it is probably unnecessary until I actually test the map and figure out if something needs rebalancing. So, I guess I'm just a lunatic. That's probably the best answer, actually. Most realistic answer. So this is supposed to be like a campaign where I'm taking input from members of the community and its design. I'm mostly just creating it based on what you guys have last said, like what viewers have last said. So the last time I did this, the first day, Shirk and Hoop Thrower were involved, and they said that they wanted this map to play out a certain way. So I'm sort of like figuring out how to design it in that way. As for co-op maps, I mean, it's tough because I'm working on a cooperative project right now, but it's not going to be ready for another 2 weeks probably. And it's basically going to turn all 6 campaigns of StarCraft and Brood War into co-op form. It's going to make the maps bigger, make them harder, and generally they'll be more like they'll have more dynamic mission objectives and stuff and have more interactive AI. And we're adding like abilities to heroes and stuff. It's going to be really cool. And it'll be compatible with StarCraft Remastered. But right now, we're working on the Terran campaign, which will be ready in a few weeks. Until then, the issue is really that it's pretty difficult to find. Oh, there's like a variety of different co-op versions out there. I made a really old one that I'm not super happy with in terms of its quality, but you can try it. I don't think it's that much difficult. Let's see. All 3 campaigns. If you ever dreamed of reliving the epic saga of the StarCraft with a friend by your side, there's your chance to do just that. So yeah, if you want to follow that link, that might get you to something.
Extremely interesting, like the campaign, but in co-op.
Imagine that, man. This is really old, obviously. So I wouldn't, I don't know what really to expect. I'll actually open up, I have the map saved. So I'll open up some of the maps and show you what they look like. But suffice it to say, they shouldn't be much more difficult, at least from what I remember. I'm pretty sure the difficulty remains completely unchanged. We go to the 3rd Terran map. It just gives the 2nd player an extra base, extra spot for mining, and then you get like somewhat different structures, but mostly it's like half the base goes to one player and the other half goes to the other. Like the map layouts don't really change too much. I did some weird fancy gravel work, but nothing super crazy in that regard. Like, this is what the last Terran map looks like in my version. It's just you get a base each and a lot more build space, I guess, but other than that, nothing changes. The AI doesn't behave any differently. So, yeah, typically you won't have to worry about, like, what is this? This is... Okay. There might also be bugs. Since I'm working on a new version of this, basically, there's, I don't think I'll be, like, fixing anything unless it's really easy for me to do, and then I could just update it for you or whatever, but maybe that's something that you guys can play until that co-op version comes out. Yeah, Spawn Broodlings plus Guardians, I mean, you saw that I had some difficulty with Spawn Broodling in the Ultimate Infestation map. It was, fucking me up. Suffice it to say, it's fucked up spell sometimes. Really, it certainly has a tendency to make people angry. Skeletons. No, it's the same spot. Welcome hoop thrower. Same size. I just started filling in some of the areas. So you've got the Tottereem down here. You've got some Chad idiots. I'm not really so big on the Chad stuff, but Shirk was pretty adamant about including Chad, you know. So figure whatever, you know, what the fuck. I'll give it to him. And then there's like I've started doing the base work for some of the bases and stuff. Try to figure out where we're gonna put everything. So this will be like a typical like main enemy base, sort of. They'll only produce infantry. In the top left, the teal guys, and then this down here with the orange factories, they won't have a command center or anything, and they'll be sort of dug in, but they'll like send vulture heavy attack squads at you, and I'll probably put an armory for them so that they can upgrade it and build Goliaths. And just stick another supply depot behind their fucking factories. Oh, you know what? We can probably put the armory over here. There we go. Now we're looking. Maybe Nova and Valerian get involved? I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly. That's as good a suggestion as any. Okay, so this starport is... it's iterative. I mean, a lot of this stuff is iterative. But the Tottereem are basically going to take this area, and then through some dumb dialogue, they're going to be like, "We are so certain of our victory over you that we won't even destroy this starport." And then it'll be like another way to win. Because the idea is that you're trying to escape this area. So it doesn't really matter how you do that. So you can either escape by breaking through this yellow base and reaching this exit in the bottom right, or you could escape by breaking through the Tottereem base and reaching the starport to get a dropship. Escape that way. But I might remove that if it becomes too like maybe it's like actually like one of them is harder than the other, in which case if it's significantly harder to deal with like the Protoss or deal with the Chads, then at that point it makes less sense to include both, since one of them would just put you at a disadvantage. So I'm not certain exactly how that will pan out, but I figured I would give it a shot at I don't know. You get the idea, probably. Give it a shot at creating an alternative mission objective. And then I think that's everything that I've done so far. There's like a small expansion to the bottom right. This is a base that the Tal'Darim will take eventually. It'll probably be guarded by some Chads that you can kill early on. Or it could be like some other betas. Maybe you like walk in on Chads bullying betas and you take back... You like inspire the betas to not be as beta and fight back. Telling you, man. You'd be heroes of men. Leaders of men. Oh yeah, I mean, that's... You think that's difficult? Watch. You pick any base here, and I will write the AI script in less than 5 minutes, probably. It's really easy to write AI if you know what you're doing. Ah! What the fuck? Why did it do that? Hold on. Eh! Who even invented G Fuel? Okay. So what are we doing? Writing AI, something like that. Yeah, sure. Let's do... We'll start with Brood Wars Protoss 1, Town A. $14.72, $8.11. $25.26. Let me just make sure I'm writing this correctly. We've got some new commands that I got added to the engine, which is pretty fucking exciting. Okay. Target XY, yep. Okay, so you still do attack do afterwards. You're gonna have to do some weird fuckery that makes it so that the AI can produce SCVs from factories. It's not impossible to do, but I guess I'm gonna have to include like an additional caveat that makes it so that SCVs actually have a requirement of a command center, and then make an alternative requirement of like a special invisible unit that I can basically use as a switch to determine if, like, I want the AIs to only build from factories or barracks or whatever else, if they don't own a command center. So, like, on maps like this, I would give the orange player this invisible switch tech requirement unit. So the third is build priority. And it only works on workers and buildings. Those are considered base. And all enemy, like all military units are considered military, like for the purposes of using defense build, defense use, and attack add, and everything else. The new function to AI is called Attack 2. There's also Attack Timeout and a couple of other things, I think. I haven't gotten the full lowdown yet. But Attack 2 is really exciting. Before, the AI would always just pick random shit to attack. Higher priority is first. So in this case, it'll always try to build one factory if it doesn't have any factories. It will always try to build up to 2 SCVs and no more than 2 SCVs if it doesn't have 2 SCVs. And then if it doesn't, after it has one factory, it'll try to get a second. So the build number is always the maximum it will build by itself. You'll never get a situation like when I have build 2 factory here, it's not going to try to build 2 additional factories. And then it'll try for like build 2 bunkers and an armory. And then I'm just figuring out what else I want to do. Oh yeah, probably want to do let's just do fine max. We can probably lower that to... Well, no, I do want to have, like, a crazy vulture attack. Oops, forgot to actually add this. I don't think I really need it to do anything else. So. What is it? It's not ion thrusters? No, it is called vulture speed. Oh, I have to do... There we go. Forgot. For upgrades, it's always 50. So for tech, it's the same. It's string and then priority. For upgrade, it's the level of the upgrade string, and the priority. It's logical steps. So you put them in between header calls and some other things for the purpose of... I usually do it for readability, so in that case it's sometimes superfluous. But for example, start town... after start town and start campaign and start town, I think you need wait 1 before you do default build off, default min, and whatever else. Guard all, farms timing, farms no timing, check transports. You need all that stuff if you want to make that work. Because otherwise I think it crashes the game or something. So by logical steps I mean frames. You're actually waiting a certain number of frames. And then I think it's like, I forget what the conversion rate is between frames and in-game stuff. For these weights? Yeah, well, no, they'll always go in sequential order, I'm pretty sure. But it's... Some commands have built-in delays, like, for example, if you don't use attack 2, which is a custom command that I've had added into the engine itself. So if you're just using vanilla edits, if you use like attack prepare, attack add, attack prepare, attack do, those are the normal commands. Anything like that will be potentially canceled if the AI is attacked. And whenever the AI is attacked, it puts a hard stop on doing anything else. Building, repairing. You can notice this if Terran SEVs will be ordered to repair, and they will complete their repair order. But if they were waiting to be issued a repair order because a building is like on fire, or a mechanical unit is damaged, it will not order that SCV to repair anything until it's no longer being attacked, because then it's defending. It's like some weird thing where it just puts everything else on lockdown so it can make sure to defend. So it's like a weird hard-coded ability or behavior of the AI. No. Yeah, it's alleged intelligence. That's what it stands for. There's not a whole lot of it. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm coding attacks. Oh shit, I think I figured out what I'm gonna do actually. Hold on. What was the comment? Oh. I don't remember if it was 5 years. It's 3. Okay, cool. Whoa! This is a virus. Get me out of here. Oh wait, hold up. I need to fix this. Let's see. 4. All right. I am going to make a Brood War portrait out of Jay Marino's face. This is happening. And the joke originally was, I won't... Soilders. Wow, when Raw Flesh is correcting people's spelling, you know something has gone horribly wrong. Just for the record. What's Jay's face? Oh, are you not familiar with Jay Burrito? He's a big guy on the internet. He's this guy who runs this big StarCraft and Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2 custom content showcase channel. He's like me, but he's been doing it forever, and he probably doesn't swear as much as I do. Okay. So now... Oh, well, we're about to find his face, man. Don't worry. I gotta open this file in Vegas. I gotta encode basically a lot of frames is what I gotta do. I gotta do some really weird conversion shit. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. I think we're here.
Hey, folks.
So the joke about this was that I was going to make it so that even when he wasn't in the middle of talking, like Brood War, you can specify these are frames to play when the unit is talking, and these are frames to play when the unit isn't talking and is just sitting there idle. And the joke was that even in his idle frames, he would be talking, because he always talks. That was the haha. Wow, he talked for a while. Oops. Okay. Wait, oh, hold on. He wasn't done talking? Let's see if we can find more talking. No, I don't think so. No. That's definitely it for him talking. Okay. Alright, so... See, the problem is I have to figure out, like, how to... You guys won't be able to see this. Basically, I have my video preview on my other end, so it's hard to tell. Yeah, so it's captured in, like, full motion, so what I have to do is, like... I have to encode, like, all of these frames, basically. Into a quintillion BMP files, basically. So let's encode these as images. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be so many files. This is 3.5 minutes, so... Woo! Image sequence. Here we go. Okay. I will probably need 1 million disk spaces for this one, man. So this is gonna take a while. Well, at least we can start working pretty quickly. Yeah, you're right. Maybe it would be impossible to actually make idle faces or idle animations. Okay. So I can do like a bit of a like trickery where I like loop back the animation after a while. I also have to crop out like so that it's just him. Well, I can keep his background his background here because it's pretty similar. Okay, well, this, if anybody saw this, if Jay Barrino saw this, could you imagine if Jay's wife saw this? It's just another man with a folder full of images of her husband. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that would have to be an alternative portrait, though, because it wouldn't match with everything else. That's another thing I could probably take. Wowie. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. I don't know. I think he moves too deliberately. Oh, I'm crashing Earth in view. Get him out of here. Okay. It must stay in the uniform. I don't think it's gonna be able to. I'm gonna be cropping a lot of stuff out. All right, so from about like, okay. From about frame 55. Well, okay, we got to make the talking animation like properly. Okay, so let's do. Frame 48. Okay, so 48 until about 48 till 95. That's a lot. That's a long ass animation. Where we at? Okay, so now I need to do this. Need like a 530? Okay. He's also not dead center in. Fuck. Oh shit, I have to figure out what the math is. Come on, open up. Whoa. I don't need one. Okay. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Can we crop? Well, obviously we can crop, but I need to find out a way to like. Okay. So I think we need to emphasize. What are the dimensions of a normal Brood War portrait frame? 60 by 56. Whew. Okay. Well, I want to cut out everything but his head. So I don't know if I can just do this, and it'll do it for the same area. It probably will, and I'm just underestimating Photoshop. Okay. So let's try that. Is this done in coding? Holy shit! I knew it! It's gonna be so many fucking images! Well, I hope I find out everything I need here. So let's grab that image sequence. We had 48 to 95. We'll move it into its own section. Its own little area. And then, of course, since I'm encoding something, it's going to... Haldera syndrome? Well, when the... Fucking... when it's too zoomed in on his head? Probably. Alright, let's see... Yeah, it's working! Holy shit! We got this! Then I can just resize them afterwards. My computer's processor will probably melt while doing all this stuff at the same time. This is gonna happen, guys. We're gonna do it. We got this. Easy. Poor Jay. He has no idea what's coming. Perfect. Just as pixely as I was hoping. It probably won't be as zoomed in as we want it to at all in all frames, but I don't think that's super important, honestly. Whoa, Jay! Calm down. A little too close, man. Okay. There's some bad grammars which need to be fixed. Thanks, Raw Flesh. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Copy all these files. Now we will batch. Yeah. Did I not set up a proper file or something? Hold on. Probably didn't select the proper thing. Save and close. Alright, let's try it now. There we go. So we go. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll probably timestamp the stream afterwards if I remember to. Hold on, is he even Broodward? This doesn't look like Broodward's palette. Ah, shit. I don't think it happened. What did we do? I see color table. Oh, well, nothing got saved apparently. What the fuck? Maybe this will work. Ugh! Why? Hey, this must be a joke. Come on, guys. Stop pranking me. What does this mean? Oh. A document name serial number? What does that mean? I did! I specified a fucking extension. How does this work? Why can't it, why does it have to be GIF? Whatever. Just do it. It's not even doing it. This is really upsetting. I never had this problem before. Okay, so what if we don't, when we do this batch stuff, There we go. Okay. We'll try this. See what happens. I think I still have to save these all individually. Why can't they just be saved as the files here? I don't get it. Photoshop confuses the shit out of me sometimes, man. Like, I'm saving these files, right? And then it still asks me if I want to save changes before closing. I did save changes, though. You know? It's probably just some dumb option that I didn't tick, but... No, since it's gonna be used in Brood Wars format. Definitely not what I was hoping to spend a lot of time with, though, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this faster for the next set. I don't even want to look at how big this fucking other folder is. Where is it? Do I even have it open? Probably not, because it would crash my computer if I tried to open it. Oh, we're already up to 1,500 items, so that's good. Okay. I think maybe for people who are interested, I would be willing to work on custom portraits or units or stuff like that, like graphics. Units are pretty hard if they're organic, but I can probably kit bash stuff for like vehicles or whatever. And for portraits, I can modify pretty extensively. So maybe I'll do some of those on stream. If it's something people are into. I don't know how many people are actually producing like modded Brood War content, but let's see what I can do. Okay, which one do we miss? I know we missed this one. Alright, Jay Barrino's first talk animation. So let's, first of all, let's take all of these. Organic is harder because they have a lot more frames involved. It's and they all need to be animated in such a way that it's like, well, they look organic, right? Like I was trying to work on a custom ghost that would have a psionic bayonet attachment to its rifle. I will try to do this as well, but I'm gonna do it a different way than I was initially. Before I was just gonna add the bayonet attached to the rifle, because that's what you would logically think is you need the weapon. But there's no attack animation that the ghost has that would imply that it's like attacking with a thrust or swiping it or like actually lunging forward with its psionic bayonet, you know? Like with its psi blade or whatever you're doing. So it would look really awkward if he just points it at them and they take damage. But I don't have the means to like make it look like it's lunging forward, you know? Wow. Okay, so we're gonna select every other photo here and see if this helps us with the frame count without losing too much detail. We're just gonna delete every other photo and see what happens. Wow, it made no difference basically. Maybe we should do every... Hold on. This might be too much. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, we know what we're doing. This. Yeah, it looks like every third frame is our best bet. So we've got 16 frame animations. That's not bad. That's pretty... I mean, it's lengthy for an animation, but I think it's reasonable. Now we gotta go into the horror that is that fucking massive folder. This is scary. We almost 2,000 frames, guys. Okay. So let's find a frame. Oh man, this is bad, guys. This is bad. Let's wait until my Explorer finishes loading all the files. Okay, I like what I'm seeing here. So 160 is where this one ends. Where does it begin? About 104. 104 through 160. Oh shit, I forgot to hit save and close. Oh well. Not big deal. Wow. Yeah, I make my real money on a separate Patreon account where I post nudies. Fucking haha. As they say in Poland, what the haha. Hope you guys like this sound. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, so once again, we're just going to grab every third frame. Yeah, that's about right. Alright. How many is this? This is 19 frames. Okay, so we have... See, here's the big problem, guys. Now I've gotten to the point where I'm almost done with the talk animations. But I don't have any fucking Eidolons. How am I supposed to do that? Okay. Five. I'm gonna have to repeat a lot of these anyways, because otherwise they won't really loop properly. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do that for idols probably. Oh, is it done? Oh, holy shit, no it's not. Wait, is it? No. It's not even halfway. Guys, I actually have 2,500 files. And I guess I'll have 6,000 or 7,000 by the end of this fucking encode. Wait, how much are each of these files? This is already a 20 gigabyte folder and it's not even halfway done? Are you kidding me? Hey Jay, I have 50 gigabytes of photos of you. But none of them have any idle animations. What it is in this game. Come on, Jay. Just don't talk for a sec, that's all. Well, isn't he like moving around there? It would have been so much harder to crop out everything. Would have been a disaster, honestly. Listen, out of like 10 billion images of Jay Marino talking, I'm sure some of them can be used for idle animations. I'm sure some of them can be used for idle animations. I'm sure some of them. Watching this in slow-mo is too much. Use only one frame for idle. No, I've got a couple. I can do something. They're just gonna look weird and the transition will be sort of awkward. I think I might actually have to make it so that he just has weird fucking animations where he's like talking to himself and you just can't hear him because that's the voice inside his head or something. I don't think I have anything I can do about this, man. Like this one, I like this one where he's like has his eyes closed. $560. Where's that? Well, I know 560. Yeah, this is gonna be an ILL animation right here. Okay, 6. And 560. Like, he just interjects in the middle of somebody else talking. Oh, that's a good freeze frame. That's a good idle animation. I just hope he doesn't tune in until well after I'm done with this, so he'll never notice. Oh, he looks so excited here. We gotta use this for an idle animation. He's real happy. 730. To 791. Okay. Alright, I think we have our images. Okay. Cancel. Abort! 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 I don't have enough disk space for all of Jay Barrino's head. Get me out of here. All right. Yeah, good idea. Let me just magic that into existence. Okay. Okay. Do that for these ones as well. Oh yeah, this is the really long one. A 3-frame idle animation. I love it. That is a good idea, actually. Okay, so let's do that. Things will go much faster now since I'm not encoding at the same time. Alright, so this is a pretty solid animation, I think. I mean, it could use more variety, but it's not really the end of the world that it doesn't contain any. Let's do... We'll see how it looks like in-game after we hook it up. Which shouldn't be too long from now, hopefully. Yeah, that actually looks like a talking animation, honestly. I don't even know how to put this in. That is a really good idea. That would give me an excuse to use that other portrait, I guess. Or make another portrait from the PAX video or whatever. Oh, we've got a duplicate here. Oh, the last image is a duplicate. So let's fix that. Oh, I didn't actually get rid of the one that was a duplicate. I thought I did. So it's 34. Okay.
English breakfast. English breakfast. English breakfast. Fast food. Too soon. English breakfast. English breakfast. English breakfast. Too soon. Fast food.
Okay. So we wanted to get rid of... Which one? Which frame did we get rid of? 34, right?
You wanted your breakfast.
Yeah.
What did you expect? What did you expect?
Okay, so 34 is out, and then we... Did we do anything else? No, I don't think so.
Here come the boats. Take your friends away. Here come the boats the very next day. What did you Brexit? What did you expect? What did you Brexit? What did you expect? English breakfast. The lady down the street, she buys me a Christmas card every year. She's from India, don't you know? She's nice. English breakfast. Oh no, I don't mind the man from the shop. I don't mind the man from the shop. I mean, he's nice. English breakfast. Oh, they did a wonderful job, and it was so polite on my kitchen, so polite, so cheap, so fast. But they're all right. English breakfast. Fast food, too soon. Fast food, too soon. Fast food, too soon. Fast food. Here come the ships on the coast. Take away the most. Not the ones that are all right. All right, yeah. He's the one that sends me a Christmas card. He's the one that...
Okay, I can't handle this guy. He needs to not be a Christmas card. Get him out of here. I don't know about this one. This feels like it's missing something. It's probably the fact that it has no frames. Wow, I actually got another one. Okay, so we just need a few more of these frames taken care of, and we are good to go. Now all we need is Deltron to show his face in one of these videos so I can make a portrait out of him too. And then you guys will need a portrait of me. The cycle will be complete. This is actually too good. I think it needs to be a talk animation. I probably can only use that first one as an idle animation, honestly. Oh, good lord. What if he has like a million different talk animations and only one? That would be pretty funny. Uh-oh, we got an angry comment. Oh, wait, no, that is the Shambler. Okay, cool. Nice OS. Oh, okay. I think I know what I have to do here. Bad for your health if you find it harder to sleep with white noises. I don't know. I haven't tried to fall asleep without listening to like a talk show or something in probably about 5 years now or something, like 3 years. Crazy shit. And if I can fall asleep without it, but only when I'm really, really tired. It's really hard for me to like force myself asleep without that shit. Oh, there you go. That's pretty synced up. All right. Just helping out Shambler for a second figure out what was going wrong with his submission. And yeah, I remember when I was working on a campaign. Wasn't so long ago. Good movie. Okay, so clearly we need to add something to this one. Why does it do that? Unexplainable, inexplicable operating system bug. Now we're fucking talking. Let's go, dude. A smooth ass talking animation. Jay Marino's Raynor. Confirmed. He's Mike. Could my life become any more of a simulation? Play this a little slower so I can see what's up with the animation here. Yeah, it's not as smooth as I would like. I don't really know what's up with that. No, we definitely need that extra piece in there. All right, I will have fun editing Jay. Good night, Captain Ovidiu. Thanks for tuning into the stream and for watching the videos and all that. I'm sure I'll see you around. Well, I've posted GIFs of it in the StarCraft section. Maybe he's just not paying attention, you know? Maybe I've gotten the drop on him. Okay, hold on. I really want to make this one crisp and smooth. Jay actually looks like a guy I know, but he's like 7 years older than that guy, so I know it's not him. So that would be ultimate simulation. There we go. Okay, I did it. So now we have one more we have to do here. I don't know if I like this one. No, get rid of that one. Okay. One more. Maybe I should look back through this J-Face one to see if I can piece together any more idle animations. I mean, I do have 2,759 images. And this isn't even half of the video I was encoding. This could be one. What was that one? 1622 to 1629. Okay. Yeah, that's what my worst fear is. Actually, my worst fear in the entire world is probably that. Jay's just a happy fellow. I don't have any images of him being upset or serious. He's a happy guy. He's too happy for a war zone. Clearly this must be some sort of mistake. Yeah, I probably could. I think it would be funny just to have him in there without that, but let's see what we can drum up, since that is a good idea. Oh, the other issue, though, is that this is clearly... These are clearly disparate animations where his head is in completely different positions, so it'll probably look really fucked up. Like, really severely fucked up. Oh, man. Never saw that fucking... Whoa! Would a blur filter of 1 pixel be enough to change it? To make it look more like it was in game? It just makes it look like it's out of focus, honestly. What the fuck? Long live to the J, guys. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Just because all of these animations are so fucking disparate in terms of what they look like, kind of curious. I wonder if this will even capture on OBS, honestly. Probably will. Well, I can't actually alt-tab out of this right now, so let me know if you guys can... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, alright. My virtual machine. Don't hack me. Whoa. No. Bad. Okay, now let's get these bad boys into the game. What do you guys say? I say fuck yeah. Okay, guys. Hold up. Pause the music. I have a very important announcement to make. The unveiling of the Jay Barrino portrait is about to begin. So everybody pay attention. Cops are here. Why can I not fucking select this map? Why? You know what? It doesn't even matter. Hold on. Okay, guys. Let's do this. Where's the resources? Oh shit, do I even have Eternal in here? I think I do? I don't know if this is... Does this work? We'll find out. Alright boys, here we go. Raynor all around. More like Jay Barrino, you know what I'm saying?
Rock and roll. Outstanding. Let's move. Go, go, go. This is Jimmy.
Check him out! It's him!
Howdy, boys. I'm Jim Raynor.
It's fucking Jay! Check him out, dude. Seems like the computer crashed.
Anytime you're ready.
It's so bugged because none of the frames have transitional materials, so they don't transition in between each other.
Go ahead, Commander. Anytime you're ready.
It works though.
This is Jimmy.
Did my computer crash? No, I'm still streaming. Yeah, I am. Cool.
Hey,
Check him out.
quit it.
Hey, quit it.
What's your problem, man?
Could you imagine Jay Barrino saying, "What's your problem, man?"
Look, Commander, do you mind? I knew I should have stayed in bed this morning. Go ahead, Commander.
Oh, Jay. Jim J. Barrino Nor.
Anytime you're ready.
Look at this. Well, this is probably the best thing I've done
Give me something to shoot. Raynor here.
in quite a while.
This should be good. Right on. Oh yeah.
Actually, with that one idle animation that plays most of the time,
Right on.
some of the talk lines are like I feel like they work out.
This should be good. Oh yeah.
Maybe I only give him like 2 animations just because those ones sync up so well. I don't know. Well, is this still open? Get it out of here. Wow. Well, here we go. I've actually created Jay Barino portrait. I hope everybody's proud of me. I think that's probably going to be the end of this stream. I have to like go do something away from my computer because I've been sitting here for like 4 hours, and I got to come back. And I'll probably just record more videos. But I think I will do that thing I was talking about where I spend some time fucking around and doing like new portraits, like portrait edits, unit kit bashes, building kit bashes, whatever. And yeah, I think that's probably legit. Here, before I go, I'll show off some stuff that I've done that I don't think anybody's seen. What was I going to look at? Oh, yeah. Projects, graphics. So basically, some stuff, some guy who was working on a mod wanted infested variants of every structure that he had sent to me. So he had these buildings that he sent to me, these Terran kit bashes that I didn't make, and he tasked me with infesting them, more or less. So I naturally took the opportunity to get better at kit bashing Zerg stuff. Oh yeah, it was this stuff. I probably could have infested some stuff less, though. Like this turned into this. It might have just been... better to infest it a little bit less than some of the other stuff. There's one that I really liked, though. I can't remember where it is. Oh, it's this one. It was like a landing pad or something, and then I made it have the... I made it have like a spawning pool interior, basically. Well, he's not doing like a campaign. He was just working on a cooperative versus AI mod where the AI would infest your units. He's since taken a break from that and is working on something else. But see, the thing is, for whatever reason, you have like a huge lack of people who are interested in... Well, I say huge lack. It's probably over compensation or something, or like that's probably not accurate. It's like exaggeration. But I think that it's weird that custom single player content hasn't taken off more than it had. Like, we have a really nice scene for StarCraft 1 and Warcraft 3. StarCraft 2 is basically dead. Like, people are still doing stuff, but nobody's playtesting, and nobody's working on like groups and teams, and nobody's just like, you have way less activity in StarCraft 2. And even though we have a nice scene in Warcraft 3 especially, and also in StarCraft 1 still, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of, like, there's just not as many people as I would expect who would be interested in this stuff. or who are interested in this stuff, I guess. So I don't know. Just in general, I feel like there should be more of a spotlight on this kind of content. That's part of the reason why I'm also putting out these tutorial videos for Brood War modding. Alright, so I think I'm gonna kill the stream since I'm uploading a video anyways. I will get you guys later on. I'll probably stream the next community map thing, community campaign day, will probably be on Thursday, since I'm busy Monday and every other day I'm not free from work. So we'll see how it goes, but that's a tentative schedule. And I'll actually schedule it'll probably be like 7 p.m. Eastern time every time I plan on streaming. So hopefully that time zone works for everybody. Anyways, thanks for coming in if you came. And I hope you enjoyed watching Jay Barrino's face get turned into a portrait. Bye-bye.